Joining us now, associate editor of the Washington Post, Bob Woodward. He's out with a new audiobook entitled The Trump Tapes, Bob Woodward's 20 interviews with President Donald Trump. And it's good to have you back.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's get right to a montage of that your team actually put together, Bob.
Thank you.
It's an interview that you conducted with then President Trump in March 19th, 2020, 8 days after COVID was declared a pandemic by the World Health Organization, and 6 days after Trump declared a national emergency. This has never been heard before publicly. Let's listen.
Was there a moment in all of this last 2 months where you said to yourself, this is the leadership test of a lifetime?
No. Part of it is the mystery. Part of it's the viciousness. You know, when it attacks the lungs.
Yes.
And I don't know, I wanted to always play it down. I still like playing it down because I don't want to create a panic. No, I don't take responsibility for this. I have nothing to do with this.
Yeah. Well,
I take responsibility. It was no fault of mine, and it was no fault of anybody's. This happened, except maybe China.
Fauci, have you ever sat down alone with him and gotten a tutorial?
Yes, but honestly, there's not a lot of time for that, Bob. This is a busy White House. This is a busy White House. We're getting very good marks from the governors. We're helping the governors because, you know, it's a local problem. You can't solve that federally, but we're helping the governors.
I wanted to capture the moment when your son Barron asked you about this.
Well, he's just turning 14, so he was 13 when he did. The White House upstairs in his bedroom. And I said, it came out of China, Barron. Pure and simple, it came out of China. And it should have been stopped. And to be honest with you, Barron, they should have let it be known it was a problem 2 months earlier, and the world wouldn't have a problem. We could have stopped it easily.
Bob, there are just so many things to talk about there. First of all, he's criticizing China for not letting us know 2 months earlier, and yet when he knew, when he had all the information, he said it was one person coming out of China and it was taken care of. And then a month later, he said it was 13 people and it was going to go away. It's just shocking. There's so many shocking things. You've got your arms around all of this now. You have so many tapes. I know you've been studying it. Where are you right now?
Well, see, here's what happened. This is March 19th. So they closed down the country 6 days earlier. And I'm saying, he's laying all this out to Barron. And as you know, in reporting, things happen in chronological order, but you don't learn about them in chronological order. You go back, and I went on a 6-week reporting spree after this conversation and talked to Robert O'Brien and Matt Pottinger, the national security advisors.
And by the way, Pottinger was worrying about it at the end of 2019.
Yes. And so I'm in the White House asking them, and they said, on January 28th, we went and gave the kind of stark warning to Trump about the virus. O'Brien saying, and he has confirmed this publicly, saying, I told the president this will be the biggest national security threat to your presidency. And Pottinger, who'd been in China 7 years as a Wall Street Journal reporter, sometimes I get shocked. I was so stunned that 2 months before he's telling Barron, the Chinese could have stopped it, Trump could have stopped it by telling the truth, by coming out.
This was even well before he was saying it was only one person coming in from China.
Yeah, and so you put this together. And so after the May 1st conversation with Pottinger and O'Brien, I went, because I have time, for 2 months going back to them, calling Pottinger at home through White House signals and saying, hey, wait a minute, getting all the details about this. I mean, my wife Elsa listened to all of this for about the third time and said it's a crime. And it is a crime. It is a constitutional crime. The President of the United States takes a solemn oath to execute the office of the president faithfully. Is this faithful execution? He lied to his son, he lied to me, he lied to the public.
Bob,
Really?
let's listen to some of your interviews.
sorry.
On this very point. We
Amazing.
want to support what you're telling us right now, part of your interviews with O'Brien and Pottinger. Let's listen.
I think the exact phrase I used was, this will be the biggest national security threat you face in your presidency. I was pretty passionate about it.
So people in China who I reached out to and to just get an unvarnished, informal take on what was going on. And what I was hearing from them was, this isn't SARS 2003, this is 1918 again. I'm talking about guys on the ground saying, here's what the real data says. They said 50%, as many as 50% of the cases are asymptomatic spread, and therefore it's going to be impossible to screen for it. It's going to take off like wildfire.
So that's Matthew
my
Pottinger, the
God.
Deputy National Security Advisor, saying this is 1918. He knew how bad it was going to be, and he communicated it to the president, as you said. It struck me, Bob, listening to the first response in the Trump, where you said, did you look at this as a leadership test of a lifetime? He quickly says no. To many people, even look at it to his own benefit. He could have been this
Right.
leader. He could, in this national moment of crisis, he could have still said, well, it's not our fault, it's China's fault, but here's what we're going to do to get through it, and refused time and again to do
A
that.
plan. And in the summer, I asked, again, this is so complicated. I said, what's the plan? This is July 21st. And he said, well, I'll have one in 104 days. And I said, 104, that's when the election, this was all about the election. He concealed, he denied, and he covered up. See, this is the first, I'm sorry, it was this week when I called you. And I said, I finally see, this is the cover-up. 1.1 million people died. Go play a week after Pottinger and O'Brien give this warning, Donald Trump's State of the Union address said, oh, we've got this little problem in China and it's going to go away. Talking to 40 million people, and he'd learned that the calamity, the firestorm, the wildfire was coming. And I'm trying to figure out why. Why
So-
would he do this?
Well, again, he was downplaying it for political reasons. And again, he'd been told this is 1918.
So in the second
Yes,
last
I'm sorry.
interview with Trump, July 21st, 2020, Trump still wasn't taking any responsibility for the response to coronavirus. Let's take a listen.
Hey, look, if we didn't have the virus, I was 10, 12 points up. I was cruising to election.
Yeah. Well, people are worried about the virus. And
I know that, Bob, but the virus had nothing to do with me. It's not my fault.
No, it does,
China
because
let the damn virus out.
it's-
It was China. It's not me.
Okay, I know, but you have the problem. And I know you've talked to Lindsay and lots of people about this. And the question is, what's the plan? How are you going to lead?
And Bob, I mean, the audio tape here crystallizes what we heard from him all year long, downplaying it. We're rounding the corner. He wouldn't wear a mask. He wouldn't endorse basic public health measures because he was so fearful that he would lose because the virus was crashing the economy, which he thought he was basing his reelection upon. And as you spoke to him here and as you've gone back and reviewed it, it felt like there's panic in his voice, that he knows he has no solution. His whole political career, he's been able to get her out of trouble. He's been able to wish away things. And this time, wouldn't happen.
Yes, but see, we didn't know for a long time about the 28th warning. And I mean, when we say, when Pottinger's telling him it's 1918 Spanish flu pandemic, you know how many people, and he told Trump, 650,000 people died. Well, now we're at almost twice that. Yeah. This is, I would love to take all of this and put it together and take it to Mitch McConnell and say, listen to this. This is your president, and is this the faithful execution of the office of the president? I mean, it is beyond belief. I'm sorry to be so exercised about it, but you know, you put these things together. We all try to, and when it is a cold case, he got the warning, and for month after month, denial, cover up.
And